Hi everybody, welcome to Myanmar American TV channel. My name is Stella and I'll be hosting today's podcast. We're gonna dive into love and relationships as Valentine's Day comes up, and I have three ladies here with me. And starting from my left, we'll start introducing their names, their relationship status, and if they celebrate Valentine's Day.
Hi, I'm Shiona, and I guess I'm in an undefined relationship.
Hi, I'm Poo Poo. Relationship ကတော့တက်ကွက်ထားတာဒါပေမဲ့ဒီ Valentine Day ကိုချက်တန်းကျင်တယ်အသစ်ကလေးနဲ့
Hi guys, I'm Skylar and I'm in a committed relationship.
I am also in a committed relationship. Okay. And going on to our next question, what's your ideal type? What are three qualities that you look for in your partner? And what are some physical attributes that you look for in a partner?
I guess the three qualities would be kindness and honesty. And I guess I want him to have the same core values as me. And one physical I would say tall and broad shoulders.
လိုချင်တဲ့ယောက်ျားမျိုးကယောက်ျားပိသားရမယ်ပထမဆုံးကပြီးကြတော့ကိုယ့်ကိုအပြေးအဝနားလဲပေးနိုင်တဲ့သူမျိုးနောက်တစ်ခုကကြတော့အရက်ရှိရှိလေးနဲ့ပေါ့
For me, a person who is hardworking and understanding and always willing to prove and show love to me in every possible way. And for the physical appearance, just good-looking person.
Well, for me, I like somebody who's taller than me, since I'm like 5'2", so at least 5'7" or 8" for me. And then qualities I like about in a person, understanding and transparency. I don't like people who lie to me. Okay, so you all mentioned that you want like tall people, right? So what is your minimum height requirement for someone that you're like potential dating partner?
My bar's pretty low. I would say like 5'8".
5'8", okay.
I don't know. 6.
I mean, I don't really mind my same height as me, which is 5'5", or even taller. Yeah, no shorter though.
Okay, so moving on to our next question. What are some green flags? More importantly, I want to know red flags. What is your top green flag and then your top red flag?
Top green flag. I think self-awareness. Because I think self-awareness gives room for improvement and I think better for the relationship. And then red flag would be lots of ego, which is I guess the opposite. So I think I can tell when someone's always letting their ego get in the way. I mean, we all have egos, but when they don't show any room of wanting to improve or wanting to be vulnerable, I think vulnerability is very important. So I think what kills it is ego.
green flag ခဲမှာဆိုပြီးကိုယ့်အပြေးအဝနားလဲပေးနိုင်သဘောကျတယ်reference ထဲမှာမကြိုက်ဆုံးချက်ကစကားများရင်ဖြစ်ရင်မိန်းကလေးတယောက်ကိုထီလက်ရောက်ပါတာပေါ့ယောက်ျားလေးတယောက်နေနေအဲ့ဒါတော့လုံးဝမကြိုက်
So my top green flag would be a person who's family oriented. That's very important to me. And top red flag would be just like Pooh, a person who's like physically abusive. Yeah.
And my top green flag is also someone who understands, very transparent, honest person is very important to me. Red flag, someone who's rude. Someone like you can see that someone who's rude and you're like, oh, okay, like you can like kind of guess of how like their other attributes are, like, okay, if this person's rude to the waiter, like maybe he's rude to their mom, etc. So definitely don't like people who are rude. Okay, so moving on to our next question. What kind of relationship do you want? Do you want a relationship? And if so, what kind of relationship do you want?
Yeah, I think deep down everyone wants a relationship. It's just really hard. And I think it's just everything made it harder, like COVID and then like, you know, the globalized generation, we're moving around all the time. Like the future's so uncertain. But I feel like because of that environment that we are in now, I think trying to hold on to the connection that you do have with someone and not treating it with like, oh, this is replaceable all the time, but actually treating it with care, because like work, you get what you put into it. So I think what I want in a relationship is like actually being intentional and actually like caring and like treating it like it's precious, because you might never get it again. So I think that's very important. And this, like the culture of like, I don't know, kind of, I feel like sometimes you minimize that. And I think that really actually hurts connections more than helps people.
လိုချင်တဲ့ relationship ပုံစံ तू ကလည်းကိုယ့်ကိုအရင်ချစ်ပေးရယ်ကိုကလည်းသူ့ကိုအရင်ချစ်ပေးခြင်းနေအဆင်ပြေပြေနဲ့ပါလို့ရမယ် relationship မျိုးပြီးရင်ဟိုလူတစ်ယောက်ကဒီ relationship တစ်ခုကဒီစကားများရန်ဖြစ်တာပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ်ဘယ်လိုပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ်ပြီးကြရင်ကိုယ်ပဲပြန်ဒီနှစ်ယောက်သားပဲပြန်အဆင်ပြေသွားကြတာပဲလေဒါမျိုးဆိုဟိုညညနိုင်နဲ့သွားလို့ရမယ်ဟာမျိုးအဓိကကတော့ယောက်ျားဆန်ယောက်ျားပိတာတဲ့လူနဲ့ relationship ပြပြရွှင်ရွှင်လေးတိဆောက်ချင်တယ်ဘာဖြစ်လို့ဆိုတော့နောက်ဆုံးကြုံခဲ့ရတာယောက်ျားမဆန်တဲ့လူယောက်ျားမပိတာတဲ့လူကိုတွေးခဲ့ရတာဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးလူကိုအရန်ကြောက်တယ်ဒါပါပဲ
Oh, I'll just keep it short and sweet. I look for I'm looking for a relationship where like we can both grow and learn and then succeed in life. Yeah. Yeah, for me, kind of relationship I want is also like kind of what you've all said. Somebody who can put effort, like as much as I put in, like, and the person brings into the table as much as I bring into the table, and then like growing together what's important. Cause like we're all still young and there's still a lot of like life to go through, and somebody who's just not to like waste time but understands me, understands yourself, my goals, their goals, and then we support each other in our goals and doing what we can at best. And then of course there's gonna be shortcomings, right? Like it's not gonna be perfect. No, I don't think any relationship is perfect, but even despite of those, like it's sad, or maybe it goes through like, you know, sometimes we go through a fight, go through an argument. Even then, despite all those, like we come out at the end. This is like us against the problem instead, not against not each other, you know. So that's kind of relationship I want, like he's or she is on my side. And okay, so going to our next question. What is your best and worst date you've ever had?
Oh man. That's hard. I think the best date was a picnic. Yeah, it was a picnic at night. Yeah, nothing happened. It was just romantic.
Aww, yeah.
And the worst, oh my goodness. Which one do I choose? I think, I can't remember like one single bad date, but I think anything that didn't have that genuine connection would count as a very bad date, because you're sitting at, you know, probably expensive restaurant, wearing nice clothes, putting all that effort in front of someone that you don't really care for, and you're wondering what time can I go home. Yeah.
first
Yeah. Date.
first date
Yeah.
first date ကကြတော့တိတ်တော့မမီတော့အကုန်မေးလိုက်တာဆိုတော့ပထမဆုံးရုပ်ရှင်တူတူသွားကြည့်ရပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးသူနဲ့မှအဲ့လိုတူတူသွားမကြည့်ဘူးရုပ်ရှင်ကြည့်အပြင်မှာရုပ်ရှင်သွားကြည့်ရလဲနဲတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့သူနဲ့အဲ့လိုပထမဆုံးရုပ်ရှင်တူတူသွားကြည့်ဘူးတဲ့ဟာဒါအပြောဆုံးချိန်ပေါ့နော်အဆိုးဆုံးဟာကြတော့ကိုစွန့်ပစ်သွားတဲ့လူတယောက်ကိုမလို့ခြင်းတော့တဲ့လူတယောက်ကိုခခရရနဲ့တွားပြီးတော့ငိုယိုပြီးတော့တောင်းပန်ခဲ့တဲ့ဟာဒါကိုအတွက်အဆိုးဆုံးလုပ်ရက်ပဲအခုချိန်မှာဒါပြန်စဉ်းစားရင်ငါဘာလို့ဒါကြီးတွားပြီးတော့လှုပ်လိုက်တာလဲဟိုတော့ပြန်ပြေးခြင်းတယ်ဒါကြီးကဘာမှမဟုတ်တော့ဘူးမကောင်းတဲ့လူတယောက်ကိုဥပက္ခပြုထားတဲ့လူတယောက်ကိုကသွားလို့ခြင်းတော့ပြန်လို့ခြင်းနေတဲ့ဟာကြီးအဲ့လိုမျိုးသွားလုပ်ခဲ့တာ哦ဒါကိုအတွက်အရန်စိုးခဲ့တဲ့လုပ်ရက်ပေါ့နော်
Alright, I'm gonna start with the worst date. So the worst date is when I was back from Korea, and I'm like, okay, let's have a fun date. Then I go on a date with this girl, this random girl. I don't know. And then she chose to go to a movie theater. I'm like, okay. But then when we actually got there, she doesn't even look like the picture. So I'm like, I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do, but let's just go watch the movie and then go home. And then it sucked because like you don't really talk in the movie theater, right? So you don't really get to know each other. So that's the worst day ever. So the best day, I've never had one before. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna also start with the worst. My worst day was there was this guy who came to pick me up. I was at the dorms living. And it was okay, I'm gonna take you out to eat. I was like, okay, cool. And then I got into his car and it seemed so far. And then got to there. He took me to this vegan drive-thru place. And he orders it. And then you know what he says on the first like order the comm? He was like, can we get 2 separate orders, please? He didn't want to pay for my food. And I was like, and he ordered his stuff. He was like, can I get a lettuce burger with no meat and just tomato? And then milkshake. It's okay. And he's like, oh, Stella, what do you want? I'm like, and I don't like this place already. I was like, I would just take whatever, a burger. I think that's what I got. And we go finish the drive-thru, and he, like, I thought we were gonna go somewhere to eat, and we just parked in the driving parking lot, and then we started eating. He started eating, and he started eating this fucking lettuce wrap with just tomato in it, and then there's no meat in it, and just started eating his drinking milkshake. And I was like, okay, I don't know, we're just gonna go. And I started eating my sad food, and then I just couldn't wait to go home. But that was the worst date ever. Best date was also a picnic for me. And went out to this place, and then like he brought what's it called, some champagne, some fruits, and then I brought some like things to drink, and then we just like hiked around and then talk and listen to music and take photos, and I think that was the best date. Okay, so on to our next question. Like as ladies, right? What would you want men to know, or what would you want your potential partners to know? Like if you had like no, like, okay, instead of like what would you want them to know? I guess.
Ooh, it's a hard one. You don't have to get your shit together. Like, I want to tell this to women and men, you know? It's like, life's hard, things change, and maybe you have your shit together now, and then you start dating, and then you don't have it together anymore. You know, you just never know. So just if you have someone, just hold on to them.
Very true.
I don't know.
I would like to say to both man and woman that you don't gotta spend a lot of money to perfect the date. Like money is not like necessarily important. What's important is the memories you make. So it could be just, you know, nice cozy day at home too. Yeah, that's what I would like to say.
So nice.
Yes, what I want men to know is that, well, just know you're just but for the women, well, I've never really had experience with women that much. I haven't gotten into like a real, but yeah. And okay, moving on to our next question. What are some tips that you would give to people who are in the dating scene? From your experience, what are some tips that you would give?
Don't listen to other people.
That's true.
That's it.
လူတိုင်းမယုံနဲ့
Well, I like to say be considerate of others and learn your partner's love language and work on that and work on things that you like too. Yeah.
A tip for me would be saying build boundaries, make boundaries of your own, because it's very important. A lot of other people might try to cross your boundaries and just have to stick to them. Okay, so finally, my last question is, do you believe in soulmates? Do you think there's somebody out there that's meant for you?
Yes. I'm a hopeless romantic.
I do. Yeah, there's billions of people on this earth, so definitely I will definitely find somebody, or somebody will definitely find me. I believe in that.
I'm also a hopeless romantic, so yes, I do believe in that. There is somebody out there for me. We won't die alone. Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in with us. This has been a great podcast. Thank you for listening. It has been Stella,
Shiona.
Poo
And Skylar.
Like it fancy, I know